Welcome back to Happily Booked, the bookcast, where two kindred spirits believe that the pursuit of happiness is somewhere similar to reading good books and talking about them. And I think we're right. So, welcome back. We're your hostesses, Brooke and
Beck.
That's her name.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Don't wear it out. And so it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, Nelly. Well, I haven't read all that much. We were just talking about this, kind of, just before we started recording. I've been unnaturally busy.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's naturally busy, if you think about it. I'm a wannabe farmer, and welcome to my podcast. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't read too much. I think I've read a couple things though, and we have chicks. It's also the chicks, although they really don't take that much effort.
Yeah,
but I don't have to bottle feed them and get them off of me.
So when you go out and they're so cute,
I know.
You lose 20 minutes of your life.
We had to leave. I had an eye appointment, and it was like 30 minutes till we had to leave. And I was like, okay, I'm just sitting out. And Stetson was asleep. And I was sitting out there trying to identify the chicks because we got a mystery bundle. So we didn't know what we were getting. So I'm sitting out there and I'm like, oh yeah, I think this is that. Okay. And then look at the time and I'm like, we have to leave in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Because the time just goes. And then, if you can fish one up and, like the claw. The claw. Yeah, so we had 26. We are now down to 22. So that's sad. But I think everyone's okay now. I think everyone's strong enough to make it.
Yeah.
And that probiotic powder stuff, I know you've used it for your ducks,
yes,
right?
I used it for the chicks too.
Yeah. On the back it says that you should give it to them just after stress. And I was like, perfect. Over 24 hours of stress they had. Let's give them the probiotic powder. Maybe that'll help. And I think it did help one of them. One of those Polish ones that you saw. He was, I keep saying he, I'm pretty sure it's a girl. But he kept, would get out, walk, and then sort of lay there and couldn't really do much. I would pick her up and put her in the water, or, dip her beak in the water, and she would drink. And I didn't think she could get to the food, actually, too. She's still a little small.
Mm-hmm.
So I put food on a plate that was easier to get to, and she started eating. And then I put the powder in the water and mixed it up, and I was giving her that. And I think that actually helped a lot. So I'm glad. So I was like, you're going to look like you're just such a character when you're an adult. You're going to have crazy hair. And I just want y'all to live.
Right.
One yesterday, though, the one died yesterday. And I had gone out there and I was like helping her try to get water and stuff. And I was like, okay. I was like, I don't think this one's gonna make it. She just wasn't doing much at all. And I tried to get her water and I tried to give her some food. And I think she ate a little bit. And then I laid her back down and I was like, I'm pretty sure this one's gonna die. And then at one point when I was trying to give her water, she couldn't even drink it. I was like, this is so sad.
Yeah.
I texted Austin. He was out. They added an addition onto the goat barn.
Okay.
Because we have 7 and only 2 stalls.
Right.
And they don't all get along. Even Betty's, it's my fault. Good and well, my fault. Or Austin, mine and Austin's fault. We're a team. But she doesn't recognize her kids.
Oh.
So she's like, get away from me. And they don't really recognize her either. But she's just, she's top dog out there.
Yeah.
So she's got to make sure everybody knows it and put them in their ranking, I guess.
Well, when Peanut gets older, he's going to put her in her place.
Yeah, I was like, he is so cute and he is so chill right now. And I'm like, I just know you're not going to stay like this. I just wish you would, though. He's just so cute. He's just.
Some billy goats are still kind of chill.
Yeah. Go away, Discord.
I think my sister had a billy goat who was a really good boy.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, he's good to me.
Yeah.
So far. I mean, like, I'm clearly his favorite.
Yeah.
You know?
Of course.
So, yeah. I don't know. When Lola finally gets bigger, she's going to be bigger than all of them and have horns. She's got horns coming in. I don't know if I told you that. And the two
Betty better watch out.
Yeah, and the two little ones also have horns, which, to be expected, their mom has horns. But you never know. And I didn't think Lola could get horns. And I was like, oh, no, she can. And they're coming in. They're poking up.
That's funny.
But, yeah, anyway. So, chicks have been dying left and right. And I have to cope.
Yeah. I probably won't be ordering any because now I think I'd be sad.
Yeah, and I guess that's why they send you so many. And, I mean, the place we ordered them from was like, we guarantee 18 alive. So far, yeah, we've got 22 alive. But we started with 26. So, and honestly, it's having such a larger number, it's kind of hard to pay attention to every single one. And I think that was a problem I was having too. I'm like, if I could have focused on them a little bit more or realized, maybe I could have
saved them.
Yeah.
Quicker.
But having so many of them in the one spot, running around or not running around, or it's just hard to focus on all of them. So anyway, that's my spiel about chickens and goats. And Stetson's awake, and they said, we're going to show him his Moomin book. So I'm sure he likes it. Cheers. Anyway,
if Pepsi would like to sponsor us,
Go for it.
Pepsi every show.
I will. I will drink a Diet Pepsi right there for everyone to see. Okay, so I don't know what we talked about last week.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. I don't think I have anything to haul. Do you have anything to haul?
Well, Emma had her banquet.
Yeah.
On Saturday. So
yeah, I guess other than chicks, I don't really have anything to haul.
Ella and I went to Barnes and Noble,
Ooh.
and she bought a book with her own money, and then I bought another book for her, and then we bought that Moomin book for Stetson.
So sweet.
She got the 2 books she got was
I do have a haul. Okay.
The third book, good. The third book in the Hunger Games series, which is Mockingjay. Is that the third one?
I think so.
And then,
or the third one, I think, is Catching Fire.
Catching Fire.
Yeah.
She's reading Catching Fire.
I'm so glad she's enjoying them. I don't know.
Because she's reading Catching Fire.
I can look it up.
I feel like Catching Fire is the second one.
I can look it up.
Well,
because I don't know.
Because my phone's not working. While you do that, she also got Better Than the Movies, which is a romance book. And she Googles romance books with no smut. And,
I love that.
And so she's seen a lot of people talking about this particular book. And so she got it, and hopefully it lives up to her Google search that there's nothing bad in it.
I don't know why. I know we've talked about it.
Reading.
Yeah, I know we've talked about it too. And I think some people are starting to put like trigger warnings and content stuff at the beginning, like in the first within a few pages of the cover or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, why doesn't everybody do that? Not everybody wants to read all that.
Right.
And then, children
right.
who would like to read a fun romance, a rom-com,
or they
anything.
Might want to read a horror book.
Yeah, or a horror book.
Kids like to be scared too.
Yeah, they sure do. Boom, boom. Yeah, Mockingjay's the last one. You're right. Catching Fire just seems like such a last book name. But no, you're right.
So she's reading Catching Fire, but she got Mockingjay Saturday, and she got Better Than the Movies. And I don't remember the author, Linda.
Better Than the Movies?
Yeah.
Better Than the Movies.
And I'm not getting good.
Lynn Painter?
Lynn. Yes, Painter, yes.
Cool. Yeah, it definitely looks like a rom-com cover. Cute.
Yeah, so that's
I'm
my
glad she's liking the Hunger Games series.
She is. Very much. Oh, and I do, non-book related, have more haul because the girls are going to camp
Oh,
in a
okay.
couple weeks. So
I like that they keep getting to go camp and stuff.
Yes, I'm happy for them about that. Thank goodness for tax refunds, or else they would not be going.
Hallelujah.
But their duffel bags came and their rain jackets.
I may have had some rain jackets. I didn't know though. I didn't think
That's
about
okay.
that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Neither here nor
We'll
there.
know better next time. Ask Brooke before we buy anything.
It's where I used to work. Stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff too.
Yeah, I still use the winter pants all the time.
Mine are hanging in my bathroom. But I still work there. I digress. Emma's backpack came. Ella already has her backpack. I'm trying to remember what else was in there. We have to go to Goodwill. I meant to do it yesterday, but I forgot. There's a Goodwill up in Peachtree Corners.
Oh, it's a nice Goodwill.
Yeah, it's gotta have nice things in there.
Look for some books for me, would you?
Oh, I will. We were gonna go yesterday, but listen, we were so tired. We just went to our elder's house. His wife has offered us her basement on Sundays that are really busy and we can't really go back home.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is. So we had a graduation. Yeah, we had lunch with a huge group of people from church because there was a graduation thing for the graduates yesterday. So we all had lunch and then went over to the graduation thing. And I was going to go to the Goodwill because it's right there. I forgot. We went back to my elder's wife's house. We took a nap, a long nap.
So we woke up, forgot we had to go home.
Well, Friday and Saturday were both long nights because Friday they did. We went to a play that one of their church friends is in, and another person at church invited the girls, so they were already going with her. And then the friend's father texted me and said, "Hey, I have some extra tickets. Do you and the girls want to go?" And I said, "Well, the girls are already going, but I'll take a ticket so I can go because I was just gonna sit in my car and wait on them."
Yeah.
And so then it started pouring down rain when we got out, like literally as soon as we were all inside, and I heard it, but it was Little Mermaid, so I thought, well, maybe it's some kind of sea thing for like as you're leaving, whatever. So we get out, it's pouring down rain. It's like 9:00 at night. We did not get home till midnight.
Oh my goodness.
And I avoided the interstates because it was like, I don't want to drive on the interstate in this, people can't drive. I hope he's enjoying that Moomin book.
Squealing. Happy squeals.
So we went the back roads and I drove very slowly. Some of the roads were what's the word? Like they were underwater, some of them.
Flooded?
Yeah, flooded. Thanks, guys. I don't have a good vocabulary. I should read more.
better than mine most of the time.
Someone was going through like the right lane on this one road we were on, and I could tell that the water was really deep. And I thought, I have a little car. I said,
you can mess that engine up.
I gotta get in the left lane. So there was a lot of slow driving. So we didn't get home till midnight Friday, and then Saturday
did storm, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah,
bad, and it rained all the way home. I was like, maybe it'll let up at some point.
No.
Then Saturday we were late getting home because of the banquet thing. So we were just worn out yesterday. It was just we didn't even have blankets in their basement. I was like, does she have blankets down here? And Ella goes, she has blankets upstairs. I was like, too lazy to go upstairs and get her blankets. So
it's like a finished basement, I guess.
Yeah, they have a nice basement, nice finished basement. And so we just stayed in the little den area in the basement. And Emma slept on the couch, and I slept in a chair, and Ella slept on a beanbag in the floor.
That's funny.
But yeah, so anyway, that was a really long way to say that we didn't go to Goodwill. We slept. I hope y'all enjoyed that story.
I forgot that's where we were going. That
has nothing to do with books.
That is so funny. I don't shop. I'm not a shopping person. Every now and then I'm like, let's go into the store. And I was like, I don't know what. I went to Hobby Lobby. And again, I even if I go to Hobby Lobby, I'm not shopping. I'm like, I know what I need, and I go in and go in and get out.
You're not wandering around aimlessly looking at things. So
we were leaving Hobby Lobby, and I was like, you know what, Stetson? Talking to the 1.5-year-old. Let's go to Goodwill. Because it's right there. It's not Not no Peachtree City. Goodwill, though. This is your average rundown. Actually, newly refurbished because of the tornadoes like 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
It also lost its roof. And so,
Unfortunate.
yeah. I mean, it's good now.
Yeah.
It's good now. So I went into Goodwill and I was like, you know what? Books. I'm going to go look at the books because that's where I got a couple of like old Agatha Christie books. And they had like, the time I got those, I should have just got all of them.
Yeah. Are they all gone?
Oh, yeah. No, there was like nothing. There was nothing good.
That's so sad.
In any, not even just Agatha Christie, like anything. And I was like, well, this was a waste. So then I was like, well, I need some new pants. Let me look at the pants, just to see. Obviously, it wouldn't be new. Leave me alone. Spam calls. And wouldn't be new, but new to me. Clean enough.
Right.
Whatever, cheap. And I was like, well, there's no pants. And granted, there may have been more pants. I also get a little anxious sometimes when I'm out in public. Alone with my baby.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, red alert, I will murder you.
Yeah.
So nobody did anything. I just
No, I understand.
feel that way.
I have 2 girls,
Yeah, right.
so I feel that way even still.
Yes. And so I was like, whatever. There might be pants, but let's just leave. I had gotten him a toy, so I was going to go check out. On the way to the checkout, sorry, not to sound judgmental, but I'm going to sound judgmental. There was an older lady in there with a buggy, walking around looking at stuff, in a nightgown. And shouldn't have gone out in public looking nightgown.
Oh.
And her house shoes. And I was like, girl. That's besides the point. But
Old people should know better. Y'all were raised
I
different.
was like, what are you doing?
People older than me, my age and older, really should know better.
By this point. Come on. And on the way to check out, I saw a cute jacket.
So you got a jacket?
So I got a jacket.
Nice.
That's all.
That's all?
Yeah.
That's your haul?
No, sorry.
Oh.
That's all that was my
From
story
Goodwill.
from Goodwill. Since you brought up Goodwill, it's a competition.
Oh, heard. Well, you're winning on every level.
I downloaded a horror short story
Okay.
on Kindle Unlimited. It's a part of a series, naturally. It's called Jackknife by Joe Hill.
So you're going to read something other than sci-fi?
Maybe. I haven't yet. Well, I haven't read this yet. It's from the Shivers collection.
That's a great name.
I thought so.
The Shivers.
Where I would like to read about the book. So there's 5 in this short story collection. This one is a very short synopsis. Maybe if I click read more, maybe I'll be able to see. Okay. This is what Jackknife is about. Ruined by scandal, Dennis Lang is hoping for a comeback. Selling the story of a cursed tree could make his future. What? Of a cursed tree could make his future. If it doesn't kill him. I actually can't read. Like in this monstrous short story from New York Times bestselling author Joe Hill. That is Stephen King's son. In case anybody needs the reminder. For some reason I bring it up every time I see his name. Dennis awakens something evil when he removes a decades-old jackknife from the trunk of a gnarled old sycamore. Sycamore.
We're country guys. I'm sorry.
Sycamore. Once pinned in place, now thoughtlessly freed, the tree returns to its roots. An act of vigilante justice took place under its boughs long ago. What is wrong with me?
Under its boughs? Is it a tree? The sycamore
Oh
tree?
yeah, under its boughs. Thank you. Long ago. I'm having problems. But its taste for blood has only grown stronger. Joe Hill's Jackknife is part of The Shivers, a collection of haunting stories that reveal the otherworldly terrors all around us. Once you know, there's no going back. Read or listen to each story in one unsettling sitting. I think it was, what did it say? It's 46 pages. So That always, I don't know why it surprises me every time, but it's like, wow, that's so short. Then I downloaded, also on Kindle Unlimited, The Creeper by A.M. Shine, which I read The Watchers and Stay in the Light by A.M. Shine.
Mm-hmm.
Really liked those. So I thought, you know what? Why not? And it's on Kindle Unlimited. So, renowned academic Dr. Sparling seeks help with his project on a remote Irish village. Historical researchers Ben and Chloe are thrilled to be chosen until they arrive. I had to scroll, sorry. The village is isolated and forgotten. There is no record of its history, its stories. There is no friendliness from the locals, only wary looks and whispers. The villagers lock down their homes at sundown. It seems a nameless fear stalks the streets, but nobody will talk. Nobody except one little girl. Her words strike dread into the hearts of the newcomers. 3 times you see him. Each night he comes closer.
Oh.
Nope. That night, Ben and Chloe see a sinister figure watching them. He is the creeper. He is the nameless fear in the night. Stories keep him alive, and nothing will keep him away. That actually reminds me a lot of Daphne by Josh Malerman. Just not going to go into that, but it just reminds me of that. And then I thought I paid for this one, but it was Kindle Unlimited. And this is I think it's funny. This is called A Limited Run by Karen McQuestion. I know I texted you and I was like, what kind of name is McQuestion?
She has a question.
McQuestion. No offense, Miss McQuestion. I'm also wondering if that's just an alias. Because, like, who's named McQuestion? Anyway, so this is one of those where I'm, like, scrolling on Facebook and it advertises, look at this. It just, has a quote from the story or tells you what it's about, uses AI to make pictures and whatever. And it sucked me in. If I could click the button, there we go. It has something to do with like a reality, or not a reality TV show, but a reenactment of an old TV show that used to be very popular. $2 million each. It seems too good to be true. For Mary Wetzel, it's an offer she can't refuse. After her disastrous experience on the TV show A Little Slice of Haven, she's spent the last 2 decades avoiding her co-star Jeff, and she's not the only one with bad memories of the show. But when billionaire Felix Worthington invites the 5 cast members to recreate their roles 25 years later, she's intrigued but skeptical. It's an unusual request, even for the self-professed superfan like Felix. Living in a recreated version of the 1940s town and a warehouse in Montana has its appeal, even knowing they'll be filmed by hidden cameras as they improvise with other actors playing the townspeople. And also, I have it on dark mode. I don't know why I don't change it, but so it's like hard to see. And the clincher, the promised $2 million on the condition they can stay 10 days and remain in character the entire time. One by one, the cast sets aside their hesitations and agrees to the terms, but as they delve deeper into their roles, tensions rise and the secrets are revealed. Will they be able to keep up the act and earn their $2 million, or will the consequences of their past come back to haunt them? So I thought that actually sounded really good. And I was like, McQuestion? So that's that. That's my haul. I'm fairly certain. You never know. I could be wrong. But I think that's it, haul-wise.
So what do you think you finished reading between the last time?
Let's see. I wanted to look at Storygraph. That's what I was trying to do. Thank you for reminding me.
Mm-hmm.
Did I talk about Slow Time Between the Stars by John Scalzi?
I don't think so.
I don't remember. It's been like 2 years, feels like.
A lot has happened.
I don't remember if I talked about finishing it. And I'm so sorry. People are probably going to listen to this and be like, literally, you finished it. Move on.
Especially if they've been listening.
Yes. So please forgive me. My life will come together eventually. And when it happens, you'll know. Slow Time Between the Stars was the last book in the Far Reaches series, short story series by John Scalzi. I gave it 4 stars. It was 28 pages. 28 pages. crazy.
That is definitely a short story.
For sure. An artificial intelligence on a star-spanning mission explores the farthest horizons of human potential and its own purpose in a mind-bending short story by John Scalzi. Equipped with the entirety of human knowledge, a sentient ship is launched on a last-ditch journey, I almost said effort, to find a new home for civilization. Trillions of miles, tens of thousands of years in the space between, the AI has plenty of time to think about life, the vastness of the universe, everything it was meant to do, and with a perspective created but not limited by humans, what it should do. And I actually do vaguely remember saying that I wasn't sure if I was going to like it because I was kind of tired of like AI becoming sentient and whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just sort of getting tired of that. But I actually kind of like this one a lot. I know I said 4 stars, but that's not a bad thing. I'm trying to pull from my poor memory bank. At one point, it's just from this AI's point of view, this ship sent through space. And it talks about how it remembers humans kind of arguing on whether or not they should give it the ability to make its own choices, not just do what it's told to do. And they end up saying, okay, we'll give it the ability, but not until like, I don't know, 1 million years has gone by. Then it can, or something crazy, maybe less than 1 million, but something crazy. And then it can decide whatever. And I'm like, I don't know why y'all even, why?
So it wouldn't affect them.
Like, why even give it the option? So it's sent out to find somewhere to create a new human population on a safe planet or whatever. And it unlocks its consciousness, and it has like I already said this, but like the vast human knowledge. It has everything that we've ever learned, ever documented. So it knows everything about humans and their potential and the dastardly things they end up doing. It knows what humans are capable of. And at one point it's just like, and I finally found the perfect planet. And I watched it for a while, and because it's supposed to like then send down robots that are supposed to somehow create human embryos and somehow take care of the babies. I don't really understand it.
Maybe they have frozen embryos.
Yeah. So I don't, what I just don't get is how the robot's supposed to take care of the baby.
I don't know either.
Woo! It's probably driving them crazy. So squealy. And it's like, I remember thinking, I expected this. I'm kind of spoiling it, I guess, but I expected this, but for some reason it still shocked me. And it was like, yeah, and I watched and I knew what I was supposed to do afterwards, and then I just flew away. And I was like, oh, sorry, humanity. It was just so...
Wait, he left all the babies there to die?
No, it just didn't start humanity like it was supposed to.
Oh.
It was like, I knew that this place had the potential. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, what the humans wanted me to do. But nah.
Oh.
And it flew off, and it kept just exploring the furthest reaches of the universe and whatnot. And,
wow.
And it was like, at some point, maybe I will, and at some point, maybe I won't. But the reason that they wanted me to go out, I probably have a quote I could pick up, but the reason they wanted me to go out was to continue just humanity's history. And whether I actually plant down on any of these planets, that's technically what I'm doing. I still have all of the history. They gave me the entirety of human knowledge. No matter what, I still have it. And it's still out here. It felt wild. And I was just like, why did y'all give the AI the option? Why would you do that? They're not sentient until you make it sentient. But I actually ended up liking that one more than I thought. I don't know if I ever talked about it 2 weeks ago. Sorry.
I don't think you did.
I don't think I did. Then I finished The Bear by Andrew Krivak. Load. I think it's Andrew Krivak.
Wi-Fi.
I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Andrew Krivak. I like that one too. I don't remember what I rated it, and I would tell you if it would load, but oh well. So that one was the one where it's the dad and daughter survive, just living off the land. They're like the only two people allegedly left on Earth, whatever. And it's just about them surviving and living. And him teaching her ways to continue living even once he's gone. All that. And she gets at some point lost in the woods, and the bear, whether it's the mountain that looks like the bear or a real bear, I'm not going to tell you. And helps her find her way home. It was pretty good. I thought they were the last people. Well, that's what you're told. Like, they're the last people on Earth. And I thought maybe that was exaggerated. And I thought, surely somebody's going to come out of the trees and be like, oh, you're also here. Cool. Let's hang out.
That didn't happen, huh?
No. So I'm just feeling a little spoilery, so I'm just going to keep going. But it is actually a bear. I'll just go ahead and say it actually is a bear. And I was like, you know what? Good. Because at first I thought it was just going to be the mountain. And I was like, I mean, yeah, but I want the bear to take care of her. And the bear takes care of her, which is wild to me. So her dad dies, and she's like, she's like 14 or something. So she's like all by herself, and she's capable of taking care of herself, but she's all alone. And I'm like, surely somebody's gonna come out of the trees at some point. So the bear gets her at a certain point. The bear has to go into hibernation in like winter time. The bear's like, don't leave, stay in the cave. Don't venture too far from the cave, but do not leave without me. And she's like, okay. And she tries anyway. A mountain lion saves her, brings her back to the cave, and is like, stay put. The bear told you to stay put. So she lives there until the bear is done with hibernation, but it's all about her having to create her own bow and arrow and survive and hunt and make shoes, like all sorts of stuff. And then the bear wakes up, the bear gets her back home. She does everything she wants to do. Like, she wanted to bury her dad's ashes where her mom's ashes were. Mm-hmm. So she gets to do that. And then she grows old and dies. Oh. And I was like, and that's it? Like, that's it. That's it. There's no more humans. That's it.
That's crazy.
I was like, that's all. I mean, that's what it set me up for. Like, I knew what I was getting into, but it just felt like, that's wild to me.
You're like, this can't be right.
That's not right. And it was so like, it almost felt a little cheesy, but it wasn't really cheesy. I don't know. It was fine. It was supposed to be emotional and stuff, but it kind of felt cheesy to me. Just because I'm the way I am. I don't know. But a bear comes back to bury her. Aww. I know, right? It's like, aw. When I was reading it, though, I was like, really, though? But it was sweet. I think it was like one of the original bear that was with her's children down the line or something like that. So, and then that was it. I was like, there's no other people? You mean? And I also thought, I went into that story thinking, like I do many of the stories I enter into randomly that have to do with the end of humanity, that like they lived during whatever was causing this. No, it was like generations into whatever caused the end of the world, the apocalypse for them or whatever. And I was like,
so the human population just kept getting fewer and fewer,
yeah,
less and less.
Yeah, and I don't think I've read one like that yet, so it was a little not weird, but it was interesting. So, yeah, I was like, wow, you're just dead. Like, you met nobody else. Your mom wasn't somehow alive. Like,
imagine how lonely that would be.
It was so sad.
1490, you're the only person.
Yeah. Well, and she wasn't that sad. I think she was a little sad, but like the book was like, the characters were so infused with the nature around them. Like, she wasn't alone, but like she was alone. She could talk kind of she could communicate with the nature around her, but she was the only person. And I was like, that'd be lonely.
That's sad.
That'd be lonely. And the bear came back and buried her, and I was like, oh, it's kind of weird. How's the bear do it? The bear has claws. But it was nice.
You should be thankful the bear didn't eat her.
I was like, is
and
that
she
bear
died, and then the bear ate her.
in the end? I was like,
Pooped
if
out
the
her
bear
bones.
snaps out of some mystical mindset that it's in and goes it back to its normal nature, girl, you better run. Like, it's gonna get you. So that was that one. I liked it. The reason I picked it up originally was because it was compared to The Road by Cormac McCarthy, which, if you remember, that one was, I really liked that one, but it was so devastating. This one, even though what I just explained to you was like, oh, that's sad. Excuse me. That's sad. It wasn't as dread-filled as The Road.
Right.
It was actually a lot happier.
Yeah.
In most aspects.
Yeah, that one, The Road was kind of...
It's bleak. It's really bleak.
Yeah.
And I remember telling Lexi, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the bleakest thing I've ever read. And she was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. And I was like, well, I mean, 5 stars. Like, I loved it. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to just anybody. Like, it was pretty intense. But like this one, I would almost really not even compare it to The Road, personally. But then I read Crooked House. I got a different copy. Got a different copy because my sweet little baby ripped my cover of my other one.
I mean, at least your rabbit didn't eat it.
Right. If my rabbit ate it, I'd be very confused. Like, where'd the rabbit come from? I liked it. I was worried I was going to get a little bored because I think I maybe did get a little bored at first, kind of off and on. But I think that really stems from not having the time to just sit there and read a lot of it. If I'm reading snippets of it, it's like not as intriguing to me. But when I had time to actually sit down and read it, I liked it. I think you said play. You were talking about a play earlier. And I was like, I would go see Crooked House as a play.
Yeah.
I think that would be a really cool play. And maybe that's why it's a movie on Netflix. And also it probably stems from one of the characters being she's like an aspiring actress and stuff. So she wants to be a part of the play. She wants to run plays. When the detectives are coming in and out of the house, she's constantly putting on a show. And it's like, woman, stop pretending for a minute. People are dead. Like, we need to talk to you, the normal you. But I liked it. And I know I texted you a little snippet of what I thought. Just before the end, I made a new theory, completely outlandish theory. And then the end happened and I was right. And I was like, oh, wild. I was like, wow, what if this person did it? And that person did it. And it was good. I'm wondering how the movie is. I'm pretty sure it's a movie. I guess it could be a show. I think it's a movie, though. I haven't watched it yet. I thought about it. I just haven't had the time to do it. As we talk right now, the goats are like, my bottle. I'm starving. I need my bottle.
Where's my mommy?
And I'm like, y'all are literally okay. Eat the trees. So that's all I finished.
What are you currently reading?
Crazy. So you know how I was like up to like 7 books at one point, and I was like, "You gotta focus, Brooke, and knock it down." I had gotten to like 3, and now I'm currently reading 5. Okay, so one of them is still just that parenting book, that we're doing with church, but I think the classes are over. We didn't go. Okay, so there was Easter Sunday, and they didn't have it, so we didn't go to it. Obviously, we just went to the Easter service, and then last week, does that add up? we didn't go to yesterday. Yesterday.
I was like,
Yesterday.
I feel like last week was
Yesterday.
Easter.
Yeah. So yesterday we didn't go because we woke up too late and whatever. And now I feel like I need to message somebody and be like, are we still having this? Is there like 2 more classes left or something? I know we're like 2 or 3 chapters behind now. So I don't know if we're going to finish that as a group or a couple even, or if I'm just going to speed through it. I wish.
I know.
Yeah. But you know what will come up? My notes. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's right. So there's that book. And then I had started listening to a book called A Tidy Ending on audio by Joanna Cannon, which I've read The Trouble with Goats and Sheep by her. Loved that book. And then I've read 3 Things About Elsie by her, which was also very good. That was actually around the time, I don't know why I distinctly remember this. That was around the time that you started at the place that we both used to work.
Oh.
And this was before the podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, if you want to, this is a good book if you like reading or something. And I told you about The Trouble with Goats and Sheep, but it was like brief, whatever. I don't know why I remember that. And I think I had to say, but it's also a little sad. So, because you never know if somebody's like, I want a good book. Okay, this is a good book. Can you handle some sadness? Like I don't know your level of sadness you can take in a book for anybody. But anyway, so she wrote A Tidy Ending as well, and it's about. I put a pause on it so I haven't listened to it. It's about this wife. Those squeals or something else. It's about this wife. I think they're middle-aged, maybe a little older. She's married to this man who, the more you listen to it, it's like, she don't like him. She doesn't like him. I don't know why they got married. But she starts getting mail that's addressed to somebody else. And she's like, that person doesn't live here. And she gets like obsessed with this person. And she like tries to envision what this person's life was like and tries to like basically be this person, whatever. And around the same time, it's like multiple things are happening at once. Around the same time, women are starting to, get murdered here and there in the town. And she's like, oh, this is horrible. And she's trying to like figure it out or whatever in her own way because she's not a detective. And then at the same time, her husband starts like staying late at work, not coming home when he's supposed to be coming home.
He's murdering the women.
I think maybe. I'm not that far. It's trying to lead you that way, so I don't know. I don't know.
It could be a red herring.
Right. So just multiple things are happening at once, and she's like, it's so sad when you hear from her point of view because she's like, oh, I was like on the way to somewhere, so I took the train and 2 women were sitting across from me having a conversation, and I was smiling so they would know that I'm friendly and that I'm listening and blah, blah, blah. And then they would say something funny, and then I would chime in with something funny, and they would kind of look at me and smile. And yeah, if they would realize how well we would get along, but like she's very lonely and she wants friends, but she obviously doesn't realize how creepy she's coming across to people because, or like, forceful. There's another word up in there. I can't pull it out. Bye. But she's very she doesn't realize how off-putting she's actually being. So she's a little awkward, I guess. And it's just kind of sad to like hear that part because it's like, oh, she just wants friends.
Yeah.
She really just wants friends, and like nobody will be friends with her, and her husband sort of sucks. Well, to her husband sort of sucks.
Well, if he's murdering women, he kind of does.
Right. If that's true, then yeah, he does suck. But it's like when you think about it, the things she's saying, it's like pent up irritation in a marriage where you've not communicated. So she's just like, and he's just doing that thing again where I can't stand it, and he's so messy, and he's like just so on and so forth. And I'm like, you haven't really given me any proof that he's really that bad. He's just sort of a man, you know. So I digress. I know he probably is killing women, so he's awful. But who knows? He probably is a horrible person. I think he's probably just cheating on her. I don't know.
Oh, it's not,
I don't
he's not
know.
gonna be the murderer.
Or it's nothing, and he's just staying at work longer. I don't know.
He knows that he's annoying her. He doesn't know why, so he's staying at work.
Let me just.
He won't ask her. She won't tell him.
Communication.
They're getting a divorce in 10 years.
Yeah. And so it's funny. It's interesting. I found myself completely not listening though. When I was listening, I liked it, but like I don't know where my mind was going. But it was like I would suddenly snap out of it and be like, I have not been listening to a single thing. I don't know what's happening.
Where did I stop listening?
Yeah. So then I started listening to Divergent by Veronica Roth. Pretty sure that's who it's by. This is her big series. This is her YA dystopian big series. I don't know. Did you ever watch the Divergent movies?
No, but I recognize the name.
Yeah. It's up there with like Twilight and Hunger Games and stuff. I think I've only watched like the first movie. I had never read it. They're all in Everand. I have all of them.
I could physically read this book.
I could physically read them.
This series.
But it's just not happening right now. So I was like, you know what? They're all on Everand. So I'm just going to listen to it. It's enjoyable too, the audiobook so far. I like it. I don't know. I'm not too far into it. I can't really. It's Divergent. I don't know. Look it up. At a certain age, they all have to choose to be in this. I don't know if you would say faction, but this different faction within society.
This podcast today.
Within society, and that judges on what you're going to be doing. Like she decided to be in Dauntless, which is like the police force, military, big tough people, or whatever.
Yeah.
So she's in that, but she's actually secretly what they call Divergent, and I don't remember what that means, and I don't think it's actually been explained in the book yet. And again, I never read them, and I barely remember the movie. So I like it so far, though. It's funny. Sometimes I like YA, and sometimes I don't.
It just has to be well written.
It does. It really does. It has to like not sound like an actual teenager.
And I'm sorry, person who wrote Twilight. I don't remember her name.
Stephanie Meyer.
Twilight was not it. I mean, I can see why teenagers would like it, but
it's like a step you have to go through.
But even when I was a teenager, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed Twilight.
I liked it, and that was just me as a teenager, I guess, because like as an adult,
because I was already reading Agatha Christie and not Amelia Peabody, Elizabeth Peters, whose real name is Barbara Mertz.
And that's a whole different level.
Yeah, it is. And I was already reading that when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And younger, actually, because I was reading Agatha Christie in middle school. And so, like, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have liked Twilight if it had been around.
Probably not. Well, especially if you were like me and you were like, Team Jacob. Hello, Team Jacob. And then, like, she doesn't choose Jacob. So
I wasn't Team Jacob, but
it's like, why? Nobody cares about the freaking vampire. God,
I liked the vampire. We're gonna have a fight right here. No, I'm just
know. Red flag. Everybody. You know who's a red flag? Bella.
Actually, yeah, she is a red flag. She was the problem.
You said like drink a whole glass of milk. Red flag. Whatever you said. That had me cracking up. Okay, so I'm reading Divergent. The Creeper. Technically, I'm reading a tidy ending. I haven't really got much further into the Creeper anyway either. I started reading. I put out a poll and it won. So I started reading Texas Ranger by James Patterson.
Yes.
So I said, Austin, go vote on my poll. He was like, okay. And I I did. Blah, 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 blah. I knew what the picture was, and he was like, "Well, obviously this one." And I was like, "I know which one you just picked." So it's very fast paced, very kind of drama filled, but quick, kind of suspenseful.
Mm-hmm.
It's about Rory Yates is his name. He is a Texas Ranger who
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Who gets a call from his ex-wife, who they're on good terms, they're buddies. And she's like, "Rory, I need help. Somebody's been threatening me through the mail, through phone calls. Like, I'm scared." He's like, "Okay, I'm coming." And on the way there, he tries to call her again. She doesn't answer, so he starts freaking out. He gets there, and lo and behold, she didn't make it. Somebody killed her. Oh, yeah. And very graphically killed her. Well, I mean, it would be graphic regardless, but gruesomely, I guess, would be a better word.
Yeah.
And so he's like, gotta figure out who did this. But everybody, it's a small town, and everybody's like, "Rory, you can't get involved with this. You got to stay out of the investigation. Blah blah blah. It's personal.
Yeah.
You're personal." Can't think of the word. You know her. You can't do this.
Yeah.
And but at the same time, they're like, "How do we know you didn't do it?" And he's like, "I literally just drove hours to get here. I was not here when she was murdered. You can check my mileage, like check everything. I wasn't here. And I was coming to protect her. She was telling me she was getting threats." So it's just about him stepping back into his hometown and trying to figure out who's doing these killings. Spoiler.
There's more than one.
There's more than one. But who killed his ex-wife, and him coping with the fact that he's a single man. He's all alone in the world. But it's very quick paced. It's like if I were to watch an action TV show, kind of that kind of thing. Which so far, everything I've read so far with James Patterson is like that.
Yeah, it is.
So
that's what say it is. Everything I've read is also like that.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't read everything he's written.
Right. I've only read this one, and I read Eruption, which was by Michael Crichton and him. And then I read the one on Audible that we both listened to. It's not The Act. That's a whole different thing.
What is the method?
The method. The method. Yeah. Which that one was a little less, I would say, action packed.
Yeah.
It was more like you're sitting on it. It's getting creepier.
Everything
psychological.
Did happen quickly though.
It did, especially when it was hitting the fan. So yeah, if you've never read James Patterson, but you want something like a quick paced thriller, action packed, whatever, give him a go, I guess.
He wrote Run Rose Run, right?
Yeah,
I read
with
that
Dolly
one.
Parton.
Yeah.
Yep. And I don't know what I was gonna say. It didn't matter. It was. I think I was just gonna. It doesn't matter. I don't remember. Something along the lines of, if you like action-packed stuff or want to read something like that, just pick him up, I guess. So far, Texas Ranger is like that, and I think I'm almost 60% of the way through. I didn't update this, and I don't want to look on my Kindle because it's going to take forever.
Yeah.
But it's the first one in a trilogy. So we'll see. I paid for this one on Kindle. I don't remember how much it was. Not that it really matters, but in case anybody needs to know, it's like $11. I don't know. I don't remember. I bought it though. I was like, I'm gonna read it. So, and I have the last one in the series in person, physically upstairs somewhere. I didn't realize it was the last one, so here we are.
Here we are.
Yep. So have you finished anything?
Yeah, but before I get there, I looked up the surname McQuestion. And it finally...
Not Karen McQuestion.
It finally brought it up. The surname McQuestion likely originates from Viking settlers in ancient Scotland and is derived from Hutchin, a diminutive form of Hugh, which is equivalent to Hugh in the vernacular of Scotland. I know you all were on pins and needles for that. The surnames plural forms like Hutchins or Hutchins. There's one spelled with an I, one spelled with an E, in case you're wondering.
I was.
Are more common today.
Huh. McQuestion. McClary.
All our Scottish listeners hate you now.
Yeah. I would too.
Just kidding.
McClary.
They're probably laughing at your terrible accent.
Probably. We don't have anything like that.
The only thing I finished was The Last Camel Died at Noon by Elizabeth Peters.
Okay.
But I started what's his name right? The Crocodile, the Dog, and something.
No, I hear him. Yeah. By Elizabeth Peters?
Yes.
And the something. I know.
I don't know.
I don't know what's up with it today.
I'm still reading Red Rabbit, so it took me like 2 weeks to pick it back up, and I'm listening. And I was like, everything was great, and then all of a sudden they started talking about entrails again, and I said, nope, done.
Do you think you'd be able to read it with your eyes better?
Maybe.
If you don't have to listen to it?
Maybe.
It's on Kindle Unlimited.
Is it?
Yeah.
And I was like, the demon has been killed. Or at least the body he was in has been destroyed. And I don't know because
That's who's entrails?
Yes. And I haven't made it far enough to know if he's actually dead or if he's going to come back. Then something else happened. This other guy that he's being hunted by the marshals because he's a bad guy. Switch places with a dead body. And at first I was like, what's going on here? But then I realized he was not also a demon inhabiting a new body. He just switched places with a dead body. And the way that I finally, my blonde self figured that out, was the lady whose dead husband is following her got to the ranch where they were all staying. Finally, it took him 3 years to get there. I don't know what took him so long.
Literally 3 years?
No.
Okay. Figured it like 3 years.
It took him so long to get there. So many things have happened.
Yeah.
And
what a journey.
And he's sitting there talking to the ghost of the dead man.
As you do.
I don't remember if I told you they took down a body out of the woods where they found all these hanging bodies.
They found them, but you didn't tell me they took
They had taken one down. I guess he was new.
Okay.
And
recently added.
And the guy, one of the guys thought he needed a proper burial. And so he took his body and wrapped it and he was going to bury it. But then all that bad stuff happened at the ranch and he said, well, I don't want to bury him here. There's too much bad
juju.
Yeah, bad juju. And he's like, I can't. I don't want to bury him here.
Mm-hmm.
So they killed the two bad guys, the one who was the demon and the one who just was going along with the demon. But, I mean, he wasn't a good guy who got trapped in a bad position. He was a bad guy who wasn't as bad as the demon. He was scared of him. But, he wasn't trying to do anything to stop the demon. So
right.
He got killed too. They're both gone. I'm sorry if that's spoiling it for anybody. So he didn't want to bury the guy there. And those guys had either robbed a Wells Fargo.
I'm so sorry. You know what? Continue. I'm going to mess you up. Okay. It always makes me chuckle in a weird way because companies like Wells Fargo and stuff, you don't realize how long they've been around until you hear them in something like that. Or if you look, I don't know, a documentary, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, that's been around for a long time.
Wells Fargo used to do a lot too. They were not just a bank.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
it
always just it's weird.
It is weird. It's funny.
Yeah.
So they either robbed a Wells Fargo stagecoach or they came upon it. They weren't really sure because they were dead. They weren't telling.
Yeah.
But the women, well, the rabbit doesn't talk. But
there's a rabbit though.
Her name is Rabbit.
Oh.
They call her Rabbit.
The girl.
The girl is
the girl
Rabbit.
They found or something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
They call her Rabbit. I don't know why. Because the guy who found her.
They have to be so dramatic.
He's a crazy person. But he's a witch hunter and he's the one who killed the demon. So we like him right now currently.
He's just quite the character.
Yeah, he's different. He thinks Rabbit's a boy. and Rabbit's a girl.
Gonna blow your mind when Rabbit's a boy.
I'm waiting. So she wanted to ride. She didn't want to ride a horse. She wanted to ride in the coach. And she thought Rabbit should ride in the coach because it would be more comfortable for her. Well, they didn't want to go around driving a Wells Fargo coach because they didn't want people to think that they had killed the drivers and stolen the money.
Mm-hmm.
So they painted it red.
Oh.
And they painted over the
Red Rabbit.
Yeah. And they painted over the Wells Fargo logo so you can't see it. So now they're getting ready to travel again. Well, they have left. And then the husband showed up like literally just after they left. So, I mean, a lot of stuff happened between him finding the same people hanging from the trees that they found and getting there. So I'm like, he really took his time.
Yeah.
And
where's the sense of urgency, people?
And he's so now he's sitting and talking to that dead man that was moved. And so since his body is there because the other bad guy switched places with his body, he can't leave the farm. And I'm still baffled by how her husband can travel all over the place if in this world when you die where your body is, that's where you stay.
Yeah.
Something I don't know if it gets revealed later as to how come he can go places, but they can't because he was going to take him with him because the dead people on this ranch are a little cuckoo too. They just keep fighting and like hitting each other and they're just watching them have these fights. I don't know what's happening. But I stopped reading because I was like, I can't take more intros today. So I might pick it back up next week.
I think it's so funny that you're so interested in it, but it's like so hard to read.
I just can't take the intro discussion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not the word intro because obviously I'm saying it and I'm fine.
Right.
It's the descriptors.
Right. Yeah.
That go along with that.
It's the knowing what it is and the imagining it and the...
Yes. Yes.
That is so funny.
Anyway, The Snake, the Crocodile, and the Dog is the name of the Amelia Peabody's book.
That's funny.
In case you were still wondering, questioning what the heck is she talking about. So I've only finished the last camel died at noon. The Snake, the Crocodile, and the Dog, I'm about 50% of the way through.
Oh, okay.
Emerson has amnesia right now. He doesn't know who Amelia is.
Oh, that's sad.
It is a little sad because he's like, I would never get married, blah, 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 blah. And I'm pretty sure that was his attitude before he met Amelia. Mm-hmm. Like, even when he first met Amelia, that was his attitude.
Right.
She changed his mind. She's such a wonderful woman. And anyway, it's a really good book. So I'm waiting for him to get his memory back. Mm-hmm. I feel like I know bits and pieces of these stories because my mom, when she was reading them, because I know 100% I have not read this book before. I don't remember anything about it. I remembered bits and pieces of the other ones, but now I'm like questioning, did I remember those or did my mom tell me those things?
Right.
And I remembered her telling me. In the last book, and I didn't remember anything about the last book whatsoever. Mm. But they met a girl named Neferet, which growing up, my mom always pronounced it Nefret. So I probably would just call her Nefret, even though they worked closely with Elizabeth Peters to make sure that they got the pronunciations correct. And the lady who narrates pronounces it Neferet, so that's probably how it's supposed to be pronounced. Anyway.
Old habits die hard.
Yeah. So I was like, Mom. I was like, the girl that Ramses marries, spoiler alert, because Ramses only 13 right now. I was like, and I think he was 10 in The Camel Dies at Noon. I was like, doesn't he marry a girl named Nefret? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, just met her.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Foretelling.
Or maybe he was 13. Yeah, I think he was 10 in the last one. Maybe he's 11 in this one. Because they happen like yearly or something like that.
Yeah. That's cool.
So I'm pretty excited. And we're in the thick of the mystery. Like, they're trying to either kidnap or, we did just find out why. They were trying to kidnap either Emerson or Peabody. We weren't sure who it was. They just want to know information, and they don't care who they get it from as long as they get it.
Mm.
And so Emerson had already warned his brother and his family because Ramses and Nefret are staying with them over this summer. So they've already warned them that there could be danger, and there was an
Danger
attempt.
lurks.
So anyway, it's a really good book. I'm enjoying it.
That's good.
So
Good.
That one time I tried to read 3 or 4 books at the same time was a disaster. So I'm sticking with one at a time. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my only problem was that I was like, I'm not listening to a tidy ending. I'm not focusing. So let me start something else on audio. So now I have 2 audios, and I've got 2 Kindles, Texas Ranger and the Creeper.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm surprised I haven't started another physical book, actually. Yeah, on that poll was Red Rabbit, Texas Ranger, Cell by Stephen King, and The Wild Inside by Christine Carbo.
I'm trying to remember if I saw that.
I don't know.
I feel like I saw a poll, but I can't remember if that was the poll I saw.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's to know? So next, I asked Lexi. I was like, "Here's some books. What do you think I should read after I finish whatever?" She was like, "I think you should read Cell by Stephen King." So I will probably start that soon. I don't know. There's so many things happening. There's so many things.
You have a lot going on.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for you.
Yeah. Watch where you're walking,
I
Becky.
know, right? Do better.
That's crazy.
But my book is, I'm wanting to be done with it by June. So I've got to get on it because I only have a month left.
That's wild.
With the rough draft.
That's better. I was like, that's insane. You are insane. You can do it. Rough draft, yeah, for sure. I mean, like, you could finish the book in a month if you really wanted to, but it wouldn't necessarily be great because
it wouldn't be as fine quality as I want it to be.
Fine quality.
That's all I have. Did you think of anything else? No. That's all you have?
Well, I thought of something else, but it's not something I actually want to talk about.
Oh. Yeah,
I've decided to wait to talk about that.
I was going to say, there's something I need to tell you too, but I didn't want to put it on the podcast.
Okay.
It's not bad. Someone did something nice for me, and I didn't think that they would want me to talk about it on the podcast.
That's nice.
So.
Mine is I don't want to commit to something out loud.
And then people try to hold you to it.
Yeah, and then I don't. Anyway. So
yeah, I get that. So we'll talk in a minute.
That's all though then for me.
We need a bloopers reel for sure. I think that'd be so funny if you did a bloopers reel.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you again, as usual, for listening. It is wonderful to know that there's so many kindred spirits in the world. It's really cool. We haven't looked at it in a while, but when we first started doing it, to see that there were people listening in other countries who probably don't even know us
at all. Oh, nobody knows me.
I mean, unless Miss
You're known.
Unless Miss Helen is listening to it over there in England. But I don't know anyone in Germany. Wasn't there someone in Germany that was listening to it? So, but my family's from Germany. Like my great grandfather's family was from Germany. So anyway, it's just wonderful to know that there are so many of you in the world and literally all over the world listening to us. It's so cool. And hopefully in the future, there'll be even more of you because it's just really cool to connect with people from other cultures and other countries. It's really cool. So thank you. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for supporting us. And as always, if there's any book that you're interested or that you think we should read, like you read it and you really enjoyed it and you think we would, email us, private message us, and tell us, hey, this is a really good book. And we'll probably read it. One of us will. I think we're good about doing that. Or if there's a book you think we should do as a book club read at some point. We haven't done one yet this year. So, if you think that there's a book that we might enjoy to do as a book club read, you can give us suggestions on that. And just anything at all that you'd like to share with us. We wouldn't mind reading emails from you guys. That'd be really cool. So just keep that in mind. Email us if you're interested in any of that, sharing information and stuff. And always check out Sideways Sheriff. He does some cool stuff. Did he post videos from his last event that he just did?
Mm-mm.
No, is he working on that?
No.
Oh.
So it was a group of we had a team of 4 different cars, and we went and we would like take payment, and they'd be like, I want to ride in this car, and we'd be like, okay, set them up for that car, whatever. So that's why we had a team. 3 out of 4 cars broke.
Oh.
One was Austin's. He never even got to drive anybody around like at all from the beginning of the event.
That stinks.
So there's like nothing, no footage, no nothing. It was honestly kind of a sucky day.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't.
For one of our team members, it was not a sucky day, so that's good.
You did tell me that the cars were breaking, but I didn't realize that he didn't get to do anything.
Yeah.
That's crummy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, there's nothing from the last event, but he does still have videos up, so check him out. And then let us know if you're interested in any of our merchandise. We have t-shirts, we have the mouse pads, we have really cool tote bags, and we have notebooks. So, just if you're interested, let us know, and we'll make sure that we can get that to you. And until next time, stay happily blessed.
Bye.
Bye.